Hello, biology. I wanted to help you guys out a little bit with this worksheet. You can hear something in the background. That's me making hot cocoa, and I'm going to do number 1, and I guess I'll do number 3. I'll do the odds. So, the whole big idea here is that you're going to go through the whole process of protein synthesis. Remember, that starts in the nucleus where we have our DNA. And to get that information out of the nucleus, we have to transform it into single-stranded messenger RNA. So that's going to be our first step. We're going to take DNA and make it messenger RNA. So let's transcribe it. T is complementary to adenine. Adenine, remember, this is RNA, so it's going to be complementary to uracil, okay? So when I start typing for real, I'm always going to be following those rules. Here's what I got. A, U, G, G, C, C, U, A, C, G, G, U, C, U, A, G, U, 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 A, G. So, my next step is I want to take this message, my messenger RNA, it leaves the nucleus and it goes to the ribosome where we're going to translate it at the ribosome. Here's how translation happens. We use these little clusters of 3 nucleotides, and they're called codons. So every group of 3, every codon is going to be translated into 1 amino acid. So this process of turning codons into amino acids is translation. My first step is I want to find a start codon. Let me show you what I mean in this picture. In order to start, I need to find my special codon that's the only place that we can start, and it should be AUG methionine. So AUG is where I have to start in every single problem. I can't start any earlier, and I shouldn't start later. That's good news for number 1 because look, my first codon is AUG. That's great news. So I'm going to color code this for us. I'm going to turn this one into methionine. I'm going to write meth. I know that's weird, just abbreviating it. Then I'm going to look for GCC. How can we turn that messenger RNA into an amino acid? Let's look up GCC. Alanine. My next amino acid is alanine. And then I'll move on to my next codon. I know I shouldn't stop yet because I haven't hit a stop codon. My next one is UAC. So UAC is tyrosine. UAC equals tyrosine. Of course, it would be crazy for me to ask you to memorize this. You're always going to get this circle of the genetic code. Next, I have GGU. GGU is glycine. The coolest part about this is that humans do this the same way that bugs do this, the same way that your dog does this. Every animal has the same decoder ring. CUA, that codon, is going to be made into leucine in every single creature on Earth, everything with DNA, everything alive. It's amazing how consistent it is. Next, we have GUU. GUU is valine. I hope we're almost done. And then last one, UAG. UAG. Yes, it's the stop codon. That's good because we were all the way at the end. That is our stop. So just a reminder, going from DNA to messenger RNA was transcription. And then the next step, where we took our messenger RNA and made it into amino acids, was translation. We know we're at the end of protein synthesis because we have a chain of amino acids, and a chain of amino acids is a protein. It's important that our DNA stays exactly the way that it is, because if we had a mutation, then that would change our messenger RNA, that would change our protein, and that would change our lives. All right, I'll stop ranting and I'll do number 3 with you if you're still watching. Okay, so first I'm going to transcribe it. U, T goes to A goes to U, C, G, C, C, C. Oh, careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's. G, C, A, U, U, G, G, U, G, A, U. All right. Here's where things get tricky. You're going to be tempted to start with the codon UUA. But no. You need to start with the start codon, and that is methionine. So you need to start with AUG. Let's look until we find it. That is not AUG. That is not AUG. Here we have it. That is AUG. So I'm going to circle it. And that's where I'm going to start. So that's my first codon. Here's my second codon, my third one, my fourth one, and so on. All right. First we have methionine. Now what's next? CCC. CCC is proline. Why did I just zoom out so far? My next amino acid is coded for by CCG. So every animal on Earth turns CCG into, oh, look, proline again. That's kind of a fun thing about this, is that there are multiple codes for every amino acid. Because look, CCC gave us proline, and so did CCG. Our next codon is CAU. CAU is histidine. I'm running out of room. I hope I get a stop codon. Then I have UGG. U, then G is tryptophan. And next, we've got UGA. UGA, yay, is our stop codon. So we're all finished with that. We'll stop right there. You guys do the other ones on your own, and have a good time. Message me if you've got questions.